Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I will be reading the Katsuki X Reader by Robert Pex on Tumblr. So let's get into it. Bakugou was not one to express his feelings in a healthy way. It usually ended up with him yelling or slamming his door shut. But the next day, he would make up for it. It was a cycle Yuji always repeated. He never saw anything wrong with it, but he slowly stopped waiting for his knock on your door. You stopped forgiving him quickly. You stopped forgetting the things he would say to you. Katsuki walks towards your dorm, plate of food in hand. He remembers you mentioning your empty stomach before your fight. He knows you haven't eaten yet, so his apology will be his cooking. This fight was a rough one, so he doesn't bother sticking around. He knocks on your dorm, placing the food on the ground outside your room. He heads out softly, not waiting for you to open the door. You probably want more space in a few hours. So, he respects your wishes. At least, he thinks that's what you want. Katsuki finishes his workout routine, checking his phone for the time. It's around lunchtime, and he still has not seen you yet. By now, you'd be in the workout room with him, but you haven't even stopped by. He sighs, grabbing a towel, and heading to the elevators. Oraka's already inside one, holding the door for him. Even though she's being polite, she refuses to look at him. It's odd to him, but he brushes it off, riding the elevator in silence. You don't deserve her, she mumbles, as the elevator doors open on the girl's floor. Katsuki's taken aback. It's enough to set off a minor panic inside his chest. What the hell does that mean? He steps out of the elevator and follows after her. For someone who claims to be a great boyfriend, you really suck at holding up the title. She doesn't even look back at him before shutting her door on him, and her words slam into him like a truck. Is that what everyone thinks? Do they think he's a horrible boyfriend for you? It's selfish of him, but he needs some sort of comfort, so he seeks it out in you. He storms towards your dorm, but stops at the sight of the dinner plate, shattered in the same space it was last night. There's no sign of it being eaten. He simply broke it. Mayan, it's rude to waste food. He growls. He couldn't help nagging you, even if he simply shouldn't. And it's not safe to leave glass on the floor, dumbass. He kicks large chunks of the plate to the side, mentally nodding to sweep. It doesn't cross his mind that you have not responded, and he opens your door. It's a knock like always. He takes a single step inside, but he can't take another. All your pictures of him are on the floor, as if you threw them around. Not to mention his clothes, yet you stole, are in a pile far away from your bed. Even the stuffed animal he brought to you was discarded. Not a single item related to him was left untouched. It's all wrecked. Ryan, get the hell out, Bakugou. His last name is foreign coming from you, and it sends a shiver down his spine. Ryan, what the hell did you do? Your room is a mess. He shakes off the uneasiness and begins to gather items on the floor. He's stopped by your hand stripping the items away from him and throwing them farther away. I said, get out. You stare down on the floor, but you could feel the anger radiating off of you. Come on, stop acting like this. He huffs, deals out his cough, turning away from him and heading to your bed. If you don't leave, I'll get Aizawa. With a veteran, he assumes it's an empty one. He would never get him in trouble on purpose. Stop being childish and talk to me, he demands. Wrong move. You want me to talk to you? Fine. You turn to fan and look at him directly. Your eyes are puffy and red. Your cheeks dry from rubbing away tears. I'm done. I'm done with your dumb insults. And the way you treat me. You could tell it was taking all your strength not to cry again. Your shoulders moving up and down. Quickly, to keep your breath steady. That's what you're upset about? Seriously. I insult everyone. He tries to keep his voice down. Yelling back would only worsen the situation. Well, I'm not everyone. Do you really think I was okay with all those names you gave me? I'm sick of them. Well then, get used to them. I'm not gonna change how I act just because you don't like it. Then I don't want to be with you anymore. His lungs stop working. He's forced to hold his breath as your sentence digests itself inside him. You're breaking up with him. I don't see a reason to stay if you can't respect how I feel. You finally drop your gaze from him, unable to stop the tears from slipping past your eyes. Hey, wait. We could work this out. Let's talk about this. I'll hear you out. He reaches out to you, lets you back away. There's nothing to talk about. Please, just leave me alone. Lan, don't do this. I love you. He didn't mean to sound so aggressive, but you couldn't help it. It really doesn't feel like that anymore. You walk over to his pile of clothes, gathering it in your arms and shoving it against his chest. I don't want these anymore. He gets a whiff of your perfume in the clothes. Usually he would engulf himself in the scent, secretly, but now, the smell was overwhelming. The images of you in his oversized shirts and sweatpants slowly fade from his mind. He was already numbing himself for the heartbreak, dulling out the memories. Usually, Katsuki would be holding on to you while you slept. You would cling to him for hours, dwelling on him. Usually, you would be in his hoodie, inhaling his caramel scent. Instead, he was clinging into an empty sweatshirt, inhaling the fleeting scent of you.